This is the area around Hopyard Road in Pleasanton. Today it's a piece of suburbia, covered with homes, parks, and businesses. But as late as 1880, it was dominated by a large tule lake. Over the following decade, landowners drained the lake and turned it into farmland, which they proceeded to subdivide into lots and then put up for sale. One of the more promising crops was hops, and liquor magnate E.R. Lilienthal saw an opportunity. So in 1893, the Pleasanton Hop Company was incorporated. The company planted 350 acres of hops and built the infrastructure needed to prepare and store them for shipping. The company needed a huge number of pickers at harvest time, and for nearly 20 years it used advertising and labor contractors to bring in several hundred temporary workers at the end of each summer. In addition to local families, pickers came from all over California. Men, women, and families with children from a wide variety of ethnic groups, spending a few weeks in the fields northwest of Pleasanton to earn some money before heading back home or on to their next job. The company provided tents for a modest fee and free water and firewood to the pickers. Each day the pickers worked down their assigned rows, filling baskets with hops. Twice a day their work was weighed, bagged, and loaded onto wagons. The pickers were paid by the pound at rates that varied depending on the year's market for hops or for workers. The wagons brought bags of hops from the fields to the kilns and drying sheds, where they were heated and raked in order to dry them out so that they would keep during shipping and storage. The dried hops were bagged again for transport to the train depot, where they were shipped to customers such as the Guinness Brewery in Ireland. But after a little over a decade, the company began to run into trouble, and they blamed San Francisco's water company for draining the aquifer that helped water their crop. The suit against Spring Valley Water Company went on for several years, and in the settlement, the water company bought all the affected property and then made it available for other farming. In the early 1920s, it became home to the Hanson and Orloff No. 2 Dairy, which operated until the mid-1960s, but they still call the road there Hopyard.